Back in lockdown, I was running a tiny e-commerce business from home. No staff, no help, just me. And to get a few quiet hours of work done, I ended up leaving my 6-year-old on YouTube. I'll be honest, it wasn't my proudest parenting moment. But in that moment it felt like the only option. She became hooked fast, and the algorithm pulled her down rabbit holes, random, unstructured, sometimes even scary. The content wasn't designed to educate, it was designed to get views. So I tried to fix it myself. I manually built playlists of good videos, but it was time consuming. And every time she strayed back to the algorithm, the cycle repeated. That's why I founded the Social Billboard. It curates playlists based on age, niche, and educational value, safe, structured entertainment. Weekly playlists that give parents control over what their children consume. And now, welcome to the Social Billboard Chart Show. Here's a taste of what our audited playlists look like. Early Learning playlist, ages 2 to 4. We kick things off with our Early Learning Chart Show, a collection of the very best YouTube channels for children ages 2 to 4. At this age, children's brains are in a critical stage of development. Songs and stories boost vocabulary, repetition strengthens memory, and short interactive segments support emotional growth. So let's count down the top 10. In at number 10, 20 Trucks. Real-world vehicles, upbeat but safe music, no violence, satisfies curiosity about machines, supports sensory learning. A favourite for little truck lovers. At number 9, The Singing Walrus. Clear, catchy songs with on-screen lyrics. Boosts literacy, hygiene habits and daily routines. Parents love it for practical lessons in fun form. Number 8 is Numberjacks. Award-winning educational TV adapted to YouTube. Makes early math concepts fun and adventurous.
Perfect for parents keen on STEM skills early.
In at number 7, Mother Goose Club. Classic rhymes and songs in bright, consistent formats. Reinforces rhythm, rhyme, and early literacy through repetition. Best for families who want familiarity. Number 6 goes to Monica J. Sutton, a trained preschool teacher with a calm presence and age-appropriate lessons.
Develops counting, crafts, reading, and active participation. A great supplement for parents wanting structure. At number 5, Gracie's Corner. Inclusive, diverse representation with positive role models. Boosts confidence and self-expression while teaching counting, phonics, and money. Chosen by many parents for its empowering messages. At number 4, Gecko's Garage. Friendly narrator, no ads, vehicles explained simply, teaches about the world of mechanics and problem solving. Perfect for children who ask, how does it work?
Number 3 is Coil Book. Animated trains and characters with simple themes, calm pace, helps children link letters, numbers and colours with playful stories. Great for kids obsessed with trains or cars. In at number 2, Brightly Storytime. Professional storytellers, gentle visuals, ad-free reading style, builds vocabulary, narrative comprehension and love of reading. Ideal for parents prioritising early language development. And topping the early learning chart at number 1, Bounce Patrol Kids. Live action cast in bright costumes, clear lyrics, no aggressive visuals. Encourages movement, coordination and memory through music. Perfect for parents who want to keep kids active while learning. Parents using the Social Billboard can filter by age, niche, learning goals and family values. And every week you'll also get our Parent Insights newsletter with top picks, new creators and expert advice. That's our early learning top 10. Now let's move on to representation. Diverse representation playlist. Children need to see themselves and others represented positively in the media they consume. Research shows diverse media builds empathy, confidence and cultural respect. That's why we've created our Diverse Representation Chart Show. Here's the top 10. Starting off at number 10, The Wise Channel. Music videos and lessons built on curiosity and respect. Encourages kids to think critically, ask questions and engage with social emotional learning. A balanced mix of fun and wisdom. At number 9, Happily Ever Zoe. Hosted by a child. Supervised cooking, practical and age appropriate. Inspires healthy eating, creativity and family participation in the kitchen. Perfect for families wanting positive role models. Number 8 is Ubongo Kids. Celebrates African culture. Focuses on teamwork and STEM. promotes collaboration, problem solving, and love of science. Great for parents balancing academics with cultural pride. In at number 7, Hevesh 5. Creative domino art, safe visuals, inspiring female creator, encourages patience, creativity, and exploration of STEM hobbies. Perfect for kids who enjoy hands-on building and design. At number 6, Alphabet Rockers. Professional musicians with lyrics centered on inclusivity and empowerment.
At number 5, The Paper Girls Show, award-winning animation, positive female role models, DIY activities, inspires creativity, STEM problem solving, and resilience after mistakes. Perfect for sparking curiosity in design and invention. At number 4, Kids Black History, hosted by a child and her parent, factual and family-led. Builds cultural pride, expands knowledge of black inventors and leaders. Ideal for parents who want meaningful family learning.
Number 3 goes to Cujo's Kids Zone. Friendly host, imaginative play and prompts for kindness. Encourages problem solving, diversity appreciation and discussions at home. Great for nurturing empathy. At number 2, Cantacon Jess. Bilingual sing-alongs encouraging families to co-view and sing together. Early exposure to Spanish builds language skills and listening comprehension. Perfect for families who value bilingual learning. And at number 1, Beano and Fino. Gentle storytelling, bright animation and age-appropriate adventures. Introduces African culture, art, music and history in a fun way. Great for parents wanting global awareness from the start. Parents can filter these playlists by age, focus area and values. And the research is clear. When children see themselves and others reflected positively, they build stronger self-esteem, empathy and respect. Encouraging movement playlist. Screens don't always mean sitting still. With the right content, kids can move, stretch, dance and even practice mindfulness. That's why we've put together the Encouraging Movement Chart Show, the top 10 channels designed to get kids active while learning. In at number 10, Little Kickers. Grassroots football training designed for young kids, full of energy, teamwork and fun. Builds coordination, confidence and social skills, while introducing kids to the joy of sport. At number 9, Get Kids Moving with Glenn Higgins. Superhero and movie-inspired workouts, age-appropriate routines. Makes fitness imaginative and fun, from Black Panther to Princess Jasmine. Number 8 is Kids Bop, the number 1 kids music brand with kid-friendly versions of popular songs. Lets children enjoy pop culture safely through singing and dancing. In at number 7, Cuckoo Kangaroo, a comedy disco duo creating silly, colourful dance-along videos. Encourages imagination, laughter and lots of movement. At number 6, Go Noodle, Get Moving. High-energy dance and exercise routines used in classrooms worldwide. Helps kids release energy, improve focus and join in silly but safe fun. Halfway in, at number 5, Bari Coral, kids yoga, music and mindfulness. Calm yoga blended with songs and creativity.
At number 4, Little Movers. Step-by-step dance tutorials led by Josh, Victoria and Declan. Builds motor skills and confidence through repetition and mastery. Number 3 is Go With Yo-Yo. Combines yoga, fitness and mindfulness into energetic routines. Builds strength while teaching kids to pause, breathe and reset. In at number 2. Daniela Bebb. Ballet for beginners, taught in a gentle, approachable way. Boosts rhythm, coordination and creativity while introducing ballet basics. And at number 1, Cosmic Kids Yoga. Story-driven yoga adventures with clear, child-friendly instructions. Builds balance, confidence and calmness while kids stretch and role play.
Now we move on to the STEM section. That's science, technology, engineering and maths. These playlists are all about sparking curiosity, building problem-solving skills and making learning fun. Children are natural scientists. They're curious, they ask why, and they love to experiment. The best way to spark lifelong interest in science, technology, engineering and math is to make it fun. So here are the top 10 STEM channels in our STEM chart show. In at number 10, NASA STEM, official NASA education channel. Fact-checked, and inspiring. Connects kids to real scientists and space exploration. At number 9, Minute Physics. Simple whiteboard animations with age-appropriate explanations. Makes abstract physics concepts easy to grasp. Number 8 is Goldie Blocks. Positive female role models leading fun engineering projects. Encourages creativity, coding, and invention. At number 7, Crash Course Kids. Professional tone with clear, digestible explanations. Covers complex topics like atmosphere and astronomy in kid-friendly ways. In at number 6, SciShow Kids. Trusted presenters with friendly characters and visuals. Builds critical thinking by exploring everyday questions. Halfway in at number 5, Science Max. Energetic and safe demonstrations of big science experiments. Makes big concepts fun and memorable. At number 4, Maddie Moat. Friendly presenter with safe real-world experiments. Encourages eco-awareness and hands-on exploration. Number 3 goes to Super Sema. Animated heroes promoting creativity, resilience and problem solving. Inspires kids to innovate and use technology for good. At number 2, NGen TV Africa. Teacher-created lessons with diverse representation. Blends STEM with mindfulness, movement and quizzes. And at number 1, Earth to Luna. Gentle storytelling with colourful characters and explanations. Encourages kids to see science in daily life, from weather to plants. Storytelling playlist. Stories are powerful. They spark imagination, grow vocabulary and teach empathy. So let's finish with the Storytelling Chart Show, our top 10 channels that make books and stories come alive.
Starting at number 10, Storyline Online. Stories read by professional actors with high production value, boosts comprehension and introduces expressive reading. At number 9, Buddy Son's Storytime. Family-friendly narration with sound effects and visuals, builds imagination, empathy, and a love of stories across ages. Number 8 is Ms. Booksy, Cool School. Animated adventures that immerse kids into the story world, teaches social skills and life lessons through engaging tales. At number 7, Kid Time Storytime. An engaging mix of puppets, humour, and heartfelt narration brings books to life, creating joy and excitement around reading. Number 6 goes to Books. Animated books with highlighted read-along text. Reinforces early reading skills by combining visuals and words. Halfway in, at number 5, Storytime at Orney's House. Warm, cosy delivery of traditional read-alouds. Creates a safe story corner feeling, encouraging empathy. At number 4, Brightly Storytime. Gentle narration and inclusive story selection. Builds literacy while exposing kids to diverse perspectives. Number 3 is Bree Reads. Thoughtful stories with interactive follow-up activities. Encourages literacy, creativity, and positive values. In at number 2, Ms. Rachel. Clear, simple language paired with phonics and rhymes. Supports early speech, vocabulary, and confidence. And at number 1 in our storytelling chart show, Moshi Kids. Gentle bedtime stories, meditations, and lullabies. Helps kids wind down, sleep better, and build emotional regulation.
YouTube Kids is a good introduction to safer content, but it still leaves gaps. Distracting thumbnails, autoplay rabbit holes, and little control over quality or learning. That's why we're building the Social Billboard. By combining parent insight with smart tech and clear checks, we turn screen time into safe, structured, and enriching time. We're not fully launched yet, but you can be part of our very first group of families helping to shape the future of online content for kids. Join today as an early community member. Get your first tailored playlist and help us build a safer, smarter future for children online. When your child outgrows YouTube Kids, the Social Billboard bridges the gap, guiding them safely into the wider world of content. Get your first playlist today. Join our parent community and help us build a cycle of better playlists, better creators, and better trust. What happens when your child outgrows YouTube Kids? That's the moment parents are left with fewer options. Autoplay rabbit holes, distracting thumbnails, and content that isn't always what it seems. Next week, we're revealing how the Social Billboard takes things further. Safe, structured, and enriching playlists built with parent insight and smart tech. From maths before school, to calming stories at bedtime, to weekend fun. You're in control of what your child sees. And here's the exciting part. We're opening up to our very first founding families. You'll get early access, a voice in shaping the platform, and a chance to help build the future of safe, educational screen time. So subscribe now, join the waitlist and get ready, because next week the journey begins.